Wow, this is really ridiculous. Someone on the Shiba Inu team just revealed a bombshell. They claim to have a top-secret plan for Shiba Inu that will bring in 1 penny for the coin. There will be no practice runs next time. Now we are beginning to notice it. There is some uncertainty over the 63 billion Shiba Inu. Tell me what's going on. If Shiba Inu are going to make a complete recovery soon, why? Okay, I'll try to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Shiba Inu prices have dropped, but that shouldn't deceive you. It's not a mere coincidence. Lots of pressure is building up underground, as we can see. The effect is analogous to the receding tide just before a massive wave crashes in. Presently, such is the feeling. There may be 1 or 2 red candles on the charts, but what about the community? They've caught fire. The energy is palpable in every corner. It has everyone's attention. We seem to be teetering on the brink of something monumental, to be honest. Why? There was a wild drop by the Shiba Inu squad. Simply said, things are about to heat up. What they're implying is far more than a simple update or adjustment. No, in other words, they're claiming to have something, some action, release, or plan that might propel Shiba Inu to that ideal destination. 1 penny, that isn't empty rhetoric. You've made a daring claim there. The most absurd aspect, they seem assured, as if they already have a strategy in place and are only waiting for the perfect opportunity to implement it. Then, completely out of the blue, Coinbase receives this enormous unexpected transaction. Completely unexpected. There was no prior notification. There are no leaks, just boom. A massive maneuver that caught everyone off guard. Nothing raises suspicions more than the timing. Everyone is going crazy trying to determine whether it has anything to do with the team's announcement. Am I seeing things here? Does someone in the no-making team have any moves left before a big announcement? The timing is really crucial in this case. Listen, I can see that many of you are looking at the price chart and wondering whether this is all just lip service. I see your point. And now is when things become interesting. An expert who has been keeping tabs on Shiba Inu claims that the currency is holding its value. Actually, it is maintaining its position. Very importantly, it continues bouncing off of a very powerful level. It indicates that buyers are keeping their money in the market and not letting it fall any further. The arrival of such backing is often an indication of great things to come. The good news is that the same analyst also uncovered something much more intriguing, so things are looking up. According to him, Shiba Inu are showing signs of developing bullish energy. When a spring is squeezed to the point where it may explode, you can feel it. Indeed, that is the appearance of this. Shiba Inu might enter a whole new range if the chart continues to show increasing momentum and passes the next major obstacle. Now tell me what happened. At long last, the Shiba Inu squad has taken action, and it's causing quite a stir, but in a good way. Luis Delgado, a prominent person in the Shiba Inu society, has just released an impactful message that has reignited the excitement. Furthermore, holders could not have benefited more from hearing this at this very moment. His lecture was headed reality check, and believe me, it was serious. It lands. To drive home his argument, Delgado drew on a poker analogy. He claims that Shiba Inu's primary developer, Satoshi Kusama, has more work to do. The truth is that he is being coy. Satoshi, says Delgado, has a number of major tricks in his sleeve. Those that completely alter the situation rather than only altering the hand. Major announcements, utilities, options, and projects are ready to be launched, basically, according to him. Things that have not been made public just yet. It has the potential to upset the whole Shiba Inu ecology when it ultimately drops. Greater attention, greater demand, and more use cases are the results of it. You already know that prices go higher as demand goes up. Delgado isn't only making empty claims either. He bolstered it with a hashtag that is now trending throughout the community. Shiba Inu, 1 penny fantasy. Yes, I understand. The enchanted number, the aspirational goal, 1 penny. This isn't just some wild fantasy, though it may seem that way at first. It may start to appear like this objective is within reach given what the team is set to release, he says. That has to be understood in context now. From our current vantage point, it is really a tremendous jump. The token's value would need to increase by more than 78,000% from where it is now. Do you think it's huge? Allow me to explain. Shiba Inu have done this before. Keep in mind the year 2021. Keep in mind that Shiba Inu went into hyperdrive in the span of a few hours. At first, it seemed like any other altcoin. One minute, folks were waking up to life-altering portfolios. It wasn't an accident. It took a community that understood how to unite, some timing and momentum. And that energy is only now resurfacing. One can sense it. You can guarantee that people are paying attention when Delgado claims that Satoshi still has a few tricks under his sleeve. We haven't seen this type of momentum in years, and it might all come crashing down if just one of those revolutionary actions materializes. Those that get media attention, the sort that makes people wonder, how tall can a Shiba Inu get? More than simply one post, this is a concern. Just like a spark, this is a signal. That goal of making 1 cent may not be that far away, after all, provided that things continue to align as they did before. There is information that is crucial for you to be aware of about signals. Not long ago, a tremendous shift occurred. A single wallet secretly removed the whole amount from a Coinbase hot wallet, which included more than 63 billion Shiba Inu tokens worth about $1 million. There were no trades, no bridges, and not even a stray particle of dust, just departed. Shifted to a new location with a single sweep. The story becomes more intriguing from here on out. The tokens have remained in that wallet ever since they arrived there. They're doing nothing at all. Never staked, never exchanged, never shipped. They seem to have been parked and are now patiently waiting for anything. The new wallet is completely anonymous, by the way. That whale isn't associated with it. None of the DeFi platforms or centralized exchanges are associated with it. Although it is technically a ghost wallet, it has recently amassed a notable number of Shiba Inu. Let me tell you something. Something is likely afoot when large-scale withdrawals like these occur, particularly from a prominent exchange like as Coinbase. This maneuver? It isn't haphazard. I've done the math. There is a larger scheme behind this. Someone may be preparing for a long-term strategy after all. Perhaps a big announcement is imminent. Maybe they have some insider knowledge that the rest of us don't have just yet. And take a moment to consider the time. Coming out with a daring message, the Shiba Inu team discusses their hidden strengths and their aspirations to push for 1 penny. Then on Coinbase, this massive transaction occurs, almost without fail. Is there a possible link? Although we do not have evidence, the synchronicity is difficult to disregard. Who knows? Maybe someone with ties to the project has this wallet. Could it be that they're just rigging up for a big move? As the Shiba Inu's trip enters its next phase, what if this is only the first of more whale movements to come? Listen, we are still missing some information. Everything is up in the air at the moment. When everything starts to come together like whey, even guesswork has some validity. An important message for the community. A weird whale-sized transfer. Have made no progress since then. There's no misalignment, and the energy, that's a big bullish. Does this portend a meteoric rise for Shiba Inu? Might this be the beginning of the fabled 1 cent mark's run? We don't have all the answers, but things are looking up in an exciting way. I can tell you one thing, it seems like someone is taking action. Their actions are understated, self-assured, and supported by substantial funding. Be vigilant and watchful. I sense a change in the air, and when you step back and examine the big picture, Shiba Inu is still one of the dogs with the best prospects for the future. That isn't empty rhetoric, that's the energy radiating outward. Lucy, the head marketing for Shiba Inu, recently tweeted something, in the heyday of the bull market. The answer eludes me. I refuse to give up even if I am but a dreamer. That is the mentality that gives rise to a revolution. In light of recent events, Lucy's remarks struck a chord. Some may see the market as unpredictable, variations in price including peaks, valleys, and trends. That's how the game is played. The community, however, is busy behind the scenes with construction and whale movement. Standing taller and more resolute than before, it's as if the current tranquil storm is really the build-up to something far bigger. Perhaps, as Lucy pointed out, we need to face these challenges in order to be prepared for the actual race. The one who surprises onlookers by completely turning the tables. Because the true gamers double down when the chaos subsides and the charts turn red. At that point, the groundwork is set for the subsequent bull run. In the midst of all this, the 1-cent dream Shiba Inu fad is heating up. The whales are making major, subtle movements and the team is hinting at aces. Something is starting to click into place, it seems. Though Lucy may be naive, she shares this trait with everyone who has clung to a token before its meteoric rise, and just look where it led them. Shiba Inu may seem to be in a bit of a slump at the moment, but they're really putting a lot of work into developing their potential. Perhaps the best is yet to come, if this is really the worst, as Lucy said. However, how do you feel about this? Share your thoughts in the space provided. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.